for their kill department. Meanwhile, R3d Shaw knocked out Bablu Dani and maybe just trying to finish him off, but I think so could not able to do that because he is very far away.
Well, GG's indeed. I mean, R3d were a few moments ago looking at the same compound, and we had North Esports set up in there.
True.
And now North Esports took a retaliation, or not a retaliation, took a back-end rotation, and Bablu is stuck there. What a turn of events. Shaw has got 2 knocks, and with that he's looking on to converting those knocks into a kill, and Bablu again stepping into the crosshairs that they never expected or predicted to be a part of that. And with that, of course, Shaw is going to be converting those perfect knocks into a timed aggression, and that push will probably retaliate. Not really, not yet. Bablu is still keeping on that control.
Because Bablu is still keeping that control, reviving his teammate. And Joker, the perfect thing, first of all, you have to confirm that kill. And meanwhile, Wolf and as well as Zibian, they are not in a good position because Anubis just lobbing some grenades again and again and again, and this grenade maybe this not gonna connect because Zibian, he is inside the compound. Meanwhile, Anubis got a perfect chance, but Bablu Wolf knocked him down and gonna finish him instantly right now. Oh my god, this fight is going in a very different manner because this is now down to 3 versus 3 scenario.
Absolutely, this has certainly turned into a 3v3 situation where indeed it seemed like R3d would have had a perfect upper hand in this perfectly timed aggression and controlled push, but eventually Bablu did come together and were perfect in that retaliation where indeed you look at Bablu's approach, they have themselves fanned out, so does R3d actually. Joker, Shaw as well as Virus are completely all across the entirety of the compound, so if at all Bablu tries to take this retaliation with a fanned out approach, there will be Shaw who will be able to stop them in their tracks. On the other side, if Bablu tries to push on from the side of Wolf, Virus is going to be there with the perfect cover of that small little ridge, smoke as well as the vehicle. That is going to work in their favor. Now, the only conversation is if Bablu pushes on towards the center of the compound where Joker is all by himself, that could turn into a disaster for R3d.
Yeah, that could turn to disaster for R3d, but Joker is not inside the compound, so he's safe from that. Grenades got lobbed out from the side of Bablu. But the main thing is the position of Shaw is very dangerous. Virus slowly and steadily moving towards Wolf, and meanwhile North Esports, they're doing their rotations which is not good for Bablu because they are outside of the compounds.
Indeed, exactly, but it seems like North Esports is not going to be wanting to stop there. Of course, Bablu saw that. That is, of course, going to be Zibian from Bablu's side, who has thrown a smoke to cover his back track as well as the front end, where indeed he's got the rid support, but for how long? Who's going to be wanting to make that early rotation? Who's going to be wanting to make that early push and use those utilities in your favor? Because as soon as you start utilizing the smoke, you are giving away information as well.
Meanwhile, Shaw, he down to only 30% HP. Zibian just going on his flank angle. His position got revealed, and Pikachu as well as Zibian just charging towards the players of Shaw. And he got spotted down and he got knocked as well. And in just few seconds, he'll get eliminated. Meanwhile, Wolf also got knocked down, and now it's down to a 2v2 fight between these two teams. But Virus also got knocked out in the retaliation fire.
Absolutely, the retaliation certainly has worked in favor, but eventually it is R3d who seem to be having an upper hand, even though the first knock came in from the side of Bablu, and they should have had the perfect control. And right here, this could very well turn into a perfect control because Bablu, Pika is right here with 100% or 80% of his HP, whereas on the other side, when you talk about R3d, we only see that one-man army trying to push on alongside this push. But how exactly is this going to be converted? Because again, utility, exactly the point. You bring in those utilities on point, and that is where Pika could be in a little bit of trouble, or perhaps Joker as well.
Joker as well, because now it's a 1v1 situation for both the players. Joker slowly and steadily healing him up. He's down. He's on 75% HP, and if we talk about Pika, he's on 80% HP, lobbing some smoke grenades so that he can make some extra cover. Now, charging in towards the side of Joker. Meanwhile, TG also coming into action, knocked out NES Maxi, and R3d Joker eliminated Bablu on the 16th position. One more bad outing for Team Bablu. They got 3 kills.